Hi there. I'd like to buy some silver.
Morning, sure. Let's see, what kind of silver did you have in mind?
Well, how much silver can I get for $100 trillion?
We don't have that much
You don't
silver.
have that much? How much is that exactly? I can pay for it right here. I have $100 trillion.
Okay, well,
If I came here with a $100 trillion bill, how much, what would that buy me in silver? Ooh.
This looks like it is denominated in Zimbabwe dollars. I'm not really familiar with this type of currency.
It wouldn't buy very much nowadays. I'm looking at this Zimbabwe banknote, and $100 trillion. These are available on eBay for $2 or $3 a piece. They are worth almost nothing in the country of origin.
Paper currency is a promise to pay. That's what it is. It's government promising to give you value for the currency at whatever the going rate is.
The Zimbabweans, well, essentially what happened, the price of everything started going up, and the government tried to keep prices down by printing more money.
It's fiat currency in the worst order because it's currency that had no value, so they just kept adding zeros to it because there was nothing behind the currency in Zimbabwe. There wasn't stable government, there wasn't stable economy, so all it was printed paper with nothing backing it.
And when paper money was invented by the Chinese, and then other cultures picked this up over time, these were actually a kind of a note as a substitute for the gold and the silver, which was held in a secure area, and you could go and get your gold and silver, and as long as you realized you could do that, then you had confidence to hold that money, which is a substitute.
Well, precious metals are one of the few financial instruments in the world that have no liabilities to anyone or anything. So it has no backing or liabilities to any government or any organization. It is essentially just worth its weight in the metal. This is a 1-ounce silver Canadian maple leaf coin. You will find minted right on the bullion. Its weight and purity stamped right on it.
I don't like to melt down. This is actually from the Canada Mint. And you never know, down the road this could have a lot more intrinsic value than you would think years down the road, depending on what silver is going to climb to.
I had some coins here. I made bowls of it. They were that size. They were coins of the United Nations 25th anniversary. And I find them beautiful, but they don't have any point for me. I roll them out and make a nice bowl of it. Use it for scotch drinking.
And I found that anything that's 1966 and older, there's a higher pure silver content in the coins. Quarters, dimes. So what I did, my dad gave me quite a nice little collection of coins, and I started to go through them, and I took out dimes, okay, and I cleaned them up, and I made them into cufflinks. I often say to people, I'm almost going to sell you a currency that we're going to form into a piece of jewelry that you're going to wear forever.
If you have some proper metal in your hand, with gold, silver, platinum would be in that case, that doesn't lose much value. Paper doesn't have no value at all.
Precious metals have always maintained value throughout the course of time, whether that be in gold or silver. They can fluctuate going up and down, but they will definitely maintain value.
On the way down to Buenos Aires, I was sitting next to a woman who was an Argentinian, and we got to talking, and she discussed what had happened a few years before when their currency had self-destructed, and how 4 generations of Argentinian wealth had been virtually wiped out because all of their wealth was in the Argentinian currency. But she had her money in a bank in Boston, a certain amount of it. Now, she had a certain amount in US dollars, which didn't collapse in relationship to the Argentinian currency, but she also had some gold and silver. Most of their net worth was saved because of that situation, having it in some aspect which did not lose its value. It can sometimes keep you from complete financial devastation.
In times of economic stress in the world, hard assets seem to be the assets of favor. So it's not you're going to use it every day, but you put it away as a store of value, as an insurance policy against the fiat or paper currencies losing value. Now, all you have to do is look at the last 10 years to prove out what I'm saying. An ounce of silver from 10 years ago to today has gone up 600, 700%. because of the devaluing of the paper.
5,000 years of history have told me that whereas every paper currency that's ever been created has gone to zero in terms of value, this never has.
The fact that it's a precious or semi-precious metal gives people faith to use it, gives people faith that it's going to keep its value, where paper does not necessarily keep its value.